Welcome to Mobtv. Please do subscribe to our channel for more videos. Click on the bell button.
Hi people, welcome to Mobtv. This is your first time. Please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so when we post a new video you'll be the first to get alerted. It's about what is ongoing about Busola and Pastor Building for Toyimbo. It is no story that Busola, the wife of Timmy Dakolo, actually said that Pastor Building for Toyimbo slept with her, forced her, allegedly coerced her to sleeping with her many years ago, about 2 decades ago. Then she was a teenager and she couldn't speak up because it was frowned by society to actually speak up against such an allegation or such a scenario that actually when you get victimized. So she kept it to herself and she was grown with it. But then she said she reported to her brother and family members and there were actions taken and the man of God apologized with the other pastors, Pastor Flo, who happens to be her second cousin. But things didn't really go down well in the aspect of getting justice for victimizing her. Then trickle down to this point, June 28th, she had come up to give a very elaborate interview with Why Niger, that is Jude Jido, who actually released the interview on 28th June 2019, where she gave a full confession of how it happened. I don't know if you've not seen the video. Go down this channel, you find out the video and you watch. It has kept the airways in Nigeria very hot. People have been reacting in whatnot way, and people are against Building for Toyimbo, and some other people are against Busola Dakolo, saying, why did it take all that long to speak up? And some experts had come up to say, you do not query a rape victim how long he or she should stay to speak up. Now it's become a norm in Nigeria and the story is everywhere. If you've not heard the story, which means you're not existing on the cyberspace of Nigeria, you're actually somewhere very interior and inside the village, so you need to come out a little bit. So having said that, this this news has just been perusing around the air, and a renowned man of God who is known for speaking up against political marginalization, and he's a very loud preacher, Apolstle Suleman. Apolstle Suleman, we could also recall that last year, between last year and a year before last year, he actually faced a huge allegation leveled against him, sexual allegation by Stephanie Otobo, which actually took over the airways and the whole cyberspace, and it was something really huge, and it was on every lips of every young people in Nigeria. We're talking about how would a man of God sleep with Stephanie Otobo. Otobo actually released pictures of video calls and accounts that the man of God sent money, got her pregnant, actually later gave her substance to drink, and the baby went out, and her story wasn't consistent enough, and at the same time was consistent with pictures, and so it was established that she and the man of God were actually in contact, and so which got people looking at the man of God in a way that is not really like, oh, are you fake or are you real? Questions were just going up the airways and people were just so not knowing what to believe until police came into the matter, started investigation to a point. Stephanie Otobo came down from Canada and apologized. Apostle Suleman in the full of the congregation, and she was forgiven by the man of God and the wife, and Stephanie actually left. Because of this experience that Apostle Suleman has had, I think he has been very careful and the way he actually goes around. And during this Building for Toyimbo's case, he at one time made a comment saying that you do not believe everything you see online, because how would a protest, because actually a protest took place at Coza, that's Common Word of Zion Assembly, that is actually the past church of Pastor Building for Toyimbo, where he is the general overseer in Gusabe Hills, Abuja, forcing the man out of pulpit, though he is back to the pulpit right now after 4 weeks outside the pulpit. So Apostle Suleman now said, you don't have to believe everything you see on the internet, because people actually sponsor them. Who brought out the money for printing flyers and cards and placards for the protest, who printed t-shirts, How were they able to do that within a short period of time? So he is of the opinion that somebody is actually somewhere sponsoring this. And Kemi Olunloye also said that the allegation is being sponsored by House on the Rock pastor, Pastor Paul Adefarasin. So people have been saying it's sponsored, it's not sponsored. Busola took money, Timmy took money, and all that, but we do not know which is true. It's still an allegedness, like it is an allegation. The police is on the case right now and investigating it proper, which led to Apostle Johnson Suleman mocking in a way Timmy's wife, that is Busola Dakolo. We could read a chart. Right on this chart, you could see that a member of the church, that is Omega Fire Ministry, the church that Apostle Johnson Suleman happens to be the general overseer, was actually soliciting for help from the man of God. I sent for 5,000 naira transport to take her to the village where the mother is, and the mother is actually sick. And the man of God were like, Hope, are you sure you're going to the village to see your mom? She said yes. Said, all right, you asked me for 5,000 naira, but I will send you 40,000. Give your mother 20,000 and you keep the rest for yourself. This is what the man of God wrote. He did not end there. He went further to say, Hope you are not a teenager. Not 20 years later, you will come and say that I busolaed you. Minutes later, he deleted the post. But trust bloggers, the post had already been captured. The chat had already been captured on his verified Twitter account. That don't say 20 years later, I busolaed you. That is really very defaming and derogatory in essence, using somebody's situation who said she is a victim, allegedly. She could be right or wrong, but for the face or for this stage that is not being verified, I think you should not use such a thing against her. Like you're not mocking her shame, or you are shaming her with her plight before her. I don't think it's actually sound for a man of God to come to us with such a thing, having faced such an allegation before, knowing how it is and how hard it is. I do not think he should actually use such a word to defame whosoever. That's Busola, who happens to be the bone of contention here. So what do you think about the man of God using such word? Do not hope you're not a teenager, not 20 years later you said I busolaed you. Whatever you think, please put down on the comment section below. Let's hear what you think and your opinion. This is Mobtv. Hit the subscribe button if this is your first time of coming, and the notification bell so when we post a new video you'll be the first to get alerted. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.